Here at 10 Pins and More Rio Rancho for the title matches of today's JBT event, the New Mexico Texas Doubles Classic. Pretty high scores all day long. Marty Bedford shooting for four-pin there in the fifth frame. He's part of the top-seeded team with Harley Swaggart. Harley on fire on tour this season. But they're taking on a team that is on fire in Nick Devlin and Zach Wojciechowski. Nick, a recent graduate of our tour with 23 career titles, while Wojo, a perennial top 5 all-star team bowler out here in New Mexico, Texas with 8 career titles. And they have been doing a lot of stuff in those bowling balls in the 1-3 pockets. They won game 1 of the step ladder with a 264, won game 2 with a 263, then won a thriller in the semifinal, 220 to 217 over Will Davis and his partner when Will couldn't get the second strike that he needed in the 10th. One of the underrated bowlers on tour, in my opinion, Wojo. There's people don't know about him way out in Lubbock. That is the eastern edge of where we go currently on tour. So a lot of people don't see him bowl, but keeps the ball in play really well. As evidenced by consistent results throughout the years. Alternating frame format, so Wojo's going to do all the even numbered frames. Means he's going to finish in the 10th if it comes down to it. Obviously, if they're shooting 260s of the team, they both have pretty darn good looks. So, and as it stands, they have a comfortable lead here. They're leading by 31 pins, but man, has Harley been doing a lot of striking, as he has been doing most of the season. 256, 217, 283, 256, 299, 196, 268 are his 7 games so far today, and boy, what a rotten time for the carry to go south. That shot has been going 10 back for him all day long, and instead, that is the team's 5th 9 count in 6 frames. Bowling is a frustrating game, and I guarantee you he's trying to not boil over on the inside, but got to make this spare though, and stay mentally calm, which he does. Still time, but it's got to put some X's together on this relatively high-scoring Mike Miller creation. Told Mike, I don't want a house. I don't want too much of a challenge. Make them pretty playable. We got to make up some time. Definitely X's on the board today. Oh, Marty just escapes even worse trouble there, breaking up the 6-7 into just a 6, but make that 6 9 counts out of 7 frames. And even though they're sparing him, that's not likely to get it done right now the way Nick and Wojo are stringing them. Nice job of the spare. Great turnout as we always have in this event. Thanks to Steve and the whole crew here at 10 Pins for hosting us every year. New lanes in the last couple of years if you haven't been here. Pattern held up beautifully today, so credit to the lane, the mechanic team, and etc. Just 10 back every time. All these guys at this level are striking machines if they get their look. It's just a matter of keying in the right carry. Harley's in that weird position where he's winning so much, it's almost like every time he doesn't win, it's kind of surprising when he gets in this spot, but it's more the other way. It's more a factor to me of just simply being here so often. The greatest bowlers in the world, many of them have 500 or under records on TV. It's not because they stink on TV, it's just because you're there so many times that, you know, unfortunate things happen and you remember those sometimes more than the good breaks that have come along the way. Jeez. If that one didn't carry, I don't know if he would have been able to, he's usually pretty composed on the lanes, but if that messenger had blown by the 8, I think Harley would have blown by me right out the door and blown back to Phoenix. So that was awful good. A handicap division only in their semifinals. Scratch actually got a game ahead earlier while handicap was finishing. George Sandoval second and the third, taking on Angela and Ronnie Romero over there. must strike. Obviously have any chance at all here for Bedford. No, it's not to be. Harley was in some title matches at Samstown where clean 190s were winning, and this time a clean 190 is going to get your doors blown off. Well, the poor guy, he's stuck at 30 titles. And he gets chances once or twice a week to increase that number. Nick is going to increase to 24, but he only gets 1 or 2 chances a year to boost that number up. Oh, a couple more than 2 chances. When did you decide to be partners?
Me and Nick?
Yeah.
Last year, as soon as we got done going.
Say, let's make it again?
Yeah.
Where did you finish last year?
I finished second. And with Kim Harley.
Oh, so you were with different partners last year, and you said forget them. Ah.
And so I was like, forget Ken.
That time of spare is plenty good. Harley and Nick, good buds too. Love to see the good sportsmanship in doubles, a little bit of a different atmosphere than we have in our majority singles-oriented club. Especially like most over in a handicap when the adult junior team wins and a junior on the opposite team is a little upset about it. The adults are 100% of the time, the opposing adults are over there consoling the other kid. It's really cool to see, so we like that. Main event coming up, that's next. I would not bet against seeing Harley on videos there either. 230 is their second lowest game of this 4-match stepladder climb. That'll win you most stepladders on any pace pattern. Bet you this one carries. No, I'm shocked. Can he make a 3.7? I don't think he's remotely interested in making a 3.79 right now, actually.
You picked one up last year
in
one turn of the 10
yeah, that's right. Well, that's the most memorable 3.79 I've ever seen. I'll guarantee you that. Rather than want anything to do with that right now. That's a tough one. Great stuff, though, out of all those finalists. And an impressive ladder climb for the guys named Devlin Tempiers and Wojciechowski Levicic. Handicap still to come. Stay tuned for that.